unexpectedly takes the lead from poleman Van Ommen and the king of the ring, Klaus Ludwig. To old hands like Olaf Mantai, this circuit is what racing is all about. He's an acknowledged expert of the Nordschleife. But debutant Alpha driver Larini leads the field on the racetrack that Jackie Stewart once christened the Green Hell. But the Mercedes drivers are close behind, sometimes just a bit too close. From Larini's spin screen we see a view of the packed spectators that throng this enthralling race circuit, and the Italian is putting on a great show for them. And for us as we watch the Italian on the approach to the carousel. And Larini grabs air, chased by Van Ommen, Ludwig, Schneider, Thiem and Nannini. A troubled debut though for the TC Prototypes Class 1 BMW of Armin Harder, the only DTM car to be built outside Germany. The British-built car makes a pit call that will end its race. Privateer Uwe Altzen has grabbed air at the back, but not where he needs it in the tyre. As Larini flies to victory, Ludwig steps out from behind Van Ommen, slipstreams past him, and then cuts back in front. Larini, Ludwig, Van Ommen going into the final lap, but still everything to play for. Further behind, Christian Danner is making waves though. The German who holds the Formula 2 record on the Nordschleife is trying to make up for lost time in spectacular fashion. Ludwig realises he'll have to give best here to the flying Italians, Larini and Alfa Romeo. No matter how good his driving, the four-cylinder Mercedes motor simply can't compare on this power circuit. Nannini tries to draft past Schneider, but the German is having none of it. He keeps his foot to the boards and his nose in front. The experience of Olaf Mantai tells, despite his older car up against the new Class 1 190 of LAUF, Mantai breezes past. For the first time, Mantai is using a full work-spec engine, and his power keeps him ahead of Law even on the straights. But for Ludwig, Mercedes power is not enough. Last year's Nürburgring double winner has no chance against the flying Nicola Larini. And the impossible happens. The Italians humble the Germans in their own backyard. Larini and Alfa Romeo taking a dominant victory through excellent driving. Start of race 2, and once more Ludwig finds that Larini has escaped into the first corner. From now on his thoughts will be concerned on keeping second position. Nannini though tackles Christian Danner for 5th. Perhaps and back, the familiar picture re-emerges, Larini building up his lead on Ludwig. Spectators pack the circuit and are treated to a virtuoso demonstration by Alfa and Larini. Countless laps of the circuit in a hire car have obviously paid dividends. Larini has now been entitled with the name the new Nuvolari by enthusiastic Alfa Sport chief Giorgio Pianta. With this sensational performance, it's only June and Larini is already looking towards the title victory. Alpha drivers Nannini and Danner seem to think that two heads work better than one. They gang up on Schneider's Mercedes. Seems to me their plan might have some sense in it. Only second place for Klaus Ludwig. He's almost lost sight entirely of the leader Larini. But at least he feels safe. Van Ommen, so he believes, should be sheltering him against Alpha duo Danner and Nannini. Wrong. Danner, cleverly using all his Formula 2 experience, drafts up behind the green Zack-Speed car and uses the slingshot of momentum to overtake both cars. Worse than that, the Big now finds himself behind even Van Ommen in 4th position. But not for long. The Big battles hard by Nannini. But it's a close run thing for Nannini. Even closer for several hundred spectators as Eleanor's Mercedes vaults the barriers and only just stops short of the enclosure. Luckily, no one, driver included, was hurt. But not everybody makes quite such a big mess of their car. Nothing, it seems, can now stop Marini. A peerless drive and faultless performance from the Alfa Romeo 155 V6 all add up to mean that this is not a grey hell, but a red miracle. And towards the end, Marini backs off sufficiently to allow Danner to close up, making a very photogenic 1-2 for Alfa.